now I want you to look. Coba lihat gambar-gambar di depan sini. Apa yang kalian lihat?
Instagram,
YouTube,
social media,
Good. Okay, so now tell me, siapa yang pakai salah satu aplikasi ini hari ini?
pakai TikTok,
Almost everyone use the apps. Okay. Now for the big question, menurut kalian, apakah media sosial dan AI itu bermanfaat atau berbahaya bagi siswa? Yang bilang bermanfaat angkat tangan. Oke, yang bilang berbahaya angkat tangan. Oke, interesting. Nah, kan ada yang pro dan juga ada yang kontra. Nah, inilah yang akan kita pelajari hari ini. Bagaimana cara menyampaikan pendapat itu secara tertulis dan lisan dengan cara yang meyakinkan. Okay, so today we are going to learn about a text type called hortatory exposition text. Nah, jadi teks ini adalah teks yang dipakai oleh para jurnalis, penulis opini, terus juga bahkan politisi. Ketika mereka menulis sesuatu seperti like social media should be banned in schools. Nah, atau ketika seseorang akan menulis like AI tools must be regulated in education. Nah, itu adalah hortatory exposition text. The learning objective, so after learning these materials, you are able to understand the definition of hortatory exposition text and then identify the social function, the generic structure, and then the language features, and also analyze the hortatory exposition text. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so is there any question before we start?
No.
Okay, perfect. Let's continue. Okay, so I have a question. So, I have provided you a text and I want you to read the text. The text is titled, "Should students be allowed to use AI tools in school?" Okay, because everyone now has it, I want you to read this text carefully for 3 minutes, okay?
Okay.
While reading, think about these 3 questions. What is the author's main opinion? And what reasons are given to support the opinion? And also, what action does the author suggest? Okay? If you found a hard word or word that you don't understand, you can circle them or you can just tandai. Okay? Alright? Okay, you can start now. So, now let's discuss. Who can tell me what is the author's true main opinion about in the text? Okay, yes.
The author highlighted that students should be allowed to use AI.
Yes, that's correct. So the author is not just stating an opinion, the author is trying to persuade us, meyakinkan kita. And that's the key. And nah, so that is text hortatory exposition. So a text that aims to persuade readers or listeners that something should or should not be done. Jadi teks ini itu tujuannya untuk membujuk para pembaca atau pendengar supaya sesuatu harus dilakukan atau tidak dilakukan. So the writer gives their opinion and then the supporting arguments and then a recommendation or call to action. So what other people should do when they read So before that, I will explain to you about the structure itself. Okay? So in category exposition text, there are generic structure. First one is thesis, a statement of the author's main opinion of an issue. So it states the author's main opinion of the topic itself. For example, Is there any question for this? No. Okay. So the other one for the language features is there is abstract nouns or the nouns that is used specifically for the topic itself. For example, in the text we use these abstract nouns to describe or to use to explain the topic in the text. For example, there is education, development, awareness, and improvement. And also there is action verbs or there is verbs kata kerja yang menunjukkan kata kerja aksi yang melakukan aksi yang istilahnya menunjukkan kegiatan yang istilahnya melakukan suatu pergerakan atau suatu aksi. Contohnya seperti embrace, implement, encourage, promote, and also ensure. Okay, so for this word, is there any question? Okay, now you have understood the language features. Now we will continue to the bagian 2 in the LKPD, which is find the language features in the text. And I will give you 3 more minutes to find the language features in the text itself. And then you can write it in your LKPD, okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, let's start now. Time's up. Who wants to share their analysis? Siapa yang mau angkat? Okay, Jill. So, could you please share your answer for task 1? Like, what is the thesis?
So, the thesis is in paragraph 1. Yeah. Many educators and students debate whether artificial intelligence tools such as ChatGPT, blah 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 blah, are should be permitted in schools.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. Now, how about the arguments? How many arguments in there?
There are 3 arguments. So the argument 1 in at the second paragraph. First, there are 2 personalized learning experience for each student, and the second argument 2, is in the third paragraph. Furthermore, using AI in education prepares students for the future workforce, and the argument 3 in the fourth paragraph. In addition, AI tools can reduce the burden on teacher and blah 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 of feedback.
Okay, very good. Okay, good job. Please give applause to this one. Okay, so how about for the task 2? How about Sarah? Could you give us the answers for the modal verbs? Did you find any modal verbs in the text?
Okay, I found word should, must, and ought to.
Wow, that's right.
banned in school because it causes distraction. Studies show that students who use social media during class get lower grade. Therefore, school must implement a strict no phone policy during learning hours.
Okay, nice argument. Okay, so group 2, do you have any responses?
Yes, Miss. On the other hand, we believe banning social media is not the solution. The social media can be used as a learning tool. Schools should teach students digital literacy instead of banning platform altogether. So that's one.
Okay, excellent, very well. Please give for everyone. Let's review what we learned today. Can someone tell me what is the purpose of mandatory exposure text? Whoa, okay, Clarissa.
The purpose is to persuade readers to do or not do something.
Oh, that's correct. And how about the structure? Is there anyone who can tell me about the structure of a mandatory? Wow, okay, Clarissa.
First one, ada tesis, ada argumen, dan ada rekomendasi.
Wow, that's correct. Okay, now for the language features. If anyone, does anyone can tell me? Wow! Okay, can you tell me?
Modal verbs like should, must, or do, and action verbs like implement and encourage, and abstract nouns like education and development.
Wow! Before the class, and then I will give you a PR. Ada PR ya. Okay, so for the homework, you can write this down. So okay, so find one mandatory exposition text from a newspaper or an online news website. It can be in English or in Indonesian. Then identify the thesis, the arguments, and also the recommendation. Write down and then bring it to our class later. Okay, to our next class. Is there any question?
Understand.
Okay, so it can also be from online web. Okay, so you can search it on online soon. Okay. Good job for everyone. Good job also for the keyword. Okay, so before we close, let's pray together. For the ketua class, let's pray.
Okay. Before we end our class today,